This video is going to be a little bit different. I've been searching for a second vehicle for a while now, and I was kind of thinking about maybe just getting a Corolla, because we really don't need it every day. It's maybe a few times a month or so. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get like a 80s pickup truck or Toyota pickup truck or Land Cruiser. And I was kind of looking for something that's already running and driving, not really a project. Or, I mean, it's going to be a project. I mean, I'm going to have to work on it. But something that's older, that's running and driving, that I can drive it, and whatever needs to be fixed, I can fix it along the way. And so I finally found something, and let's check it out. This is what I ended up getting. The ugliest FJ60 I could find. So it's a 1983 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ60, and it has these humongous, it actually has dubs. It has 20-inch wheels on 35s, and it has this ugly orange color, or to me, I think it's ugly. Orange and black scheme. I'm not sure if it's Harley Davidson, but somebody wanted this scheme color. So you can see this thing is entirely covered with rhino lining or some sort of lining, and you know, they really didn't do a good job. They even did the grill, and you can see on this light housing they really didn't do a good job. It's just like only on the front part, and right here it didn't quite get on there. That was good enough for them. But other than that, this truck is in really good condition. For 1983, it has 140,000 miles. And you know, the engine's in really good shape. The interior is pretty good. Well, the interior is another story. Let me show you that real quick. So as you can see, they carried on this orange and black theme on the inside, and they actually spent some pretty good money on this, because it was actually done pretty well. It's leather interior. They also did, I guess, line the entire bottom, got rid of all the carpet, and lined it with this, I don't know, plastic rubber material. And they also did the panels, and let's see, it's also carried on into the back. So yeah, not my taste. That was almost stopping me from buying it. The only reason I did buy it was because it was I made an offer that was pretty low, and they accepted it. And so I was like, well, man, I wasn't expecting that. And so I said, okay, let's do it. I can live with this lining. And so what the plan was when I got it, I was like, you know what, I really don't like the lining. And like when I say the lining is everywhere, on the window seals, the little vent cover, it is everywhere. It does have the original back bumper and the front bumper, pretty good condition. Missing a little cap here, but you know, other than that, it's in really good shape. At one point in time, this truck did have a complete overspray. You can see it's kind of some sort of like a gunmetal gray color. So this is the color that's underneath the liner, and if you look real carefully, you can see it here. I'll show you a little bit more in other spots. The original color to this truck was a dune beige. I think it's called dune beige, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. Actually, I have the door liner out. You can we're working on the window regulator, but that's the original color of the truck. And I guess let's pop the hood. Oh, maybe talk about I think I did talk about them, but yeah, it came with these 20-inch wheels on 35s. Really not my style. That's going to be one of the first things to go. So I was really surprised when I opened up the hood. It is actually very clean. You can see again the original color of the truck, and it does have the original inline 6 2F engine. I think this is the second version of this engine. The original engine was just, I think, I'm not sure if it's 1F or F, but yeah, this one is the 2F. You can see right there. Has, I don't know, like 120 horsepower. But yeah, one thing that was really surprising was the engine bay was really clean, really nice. It does actually have a new carburetor. Some of the other things that I've noticed, I guess we can, so you can see here, we actually were picking away at the liner to see how easy or hard it was going to be, but right underneath the liner is that gray paint job that was done at some point, and then below the gray was the original color, which is the dune beige, which I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is repaint it back to the original color that this truck came with. You know, I was really thinking I'm just gonna leave this liner on. It's probably gonna be a big pain to take off. I don't have to worry, I don't have to worry about it, getting scratched or anything, or going off-roading or parking in parking lots, people dinging up the doors, because hey, it's not really gonna matter. But what happened is, as soon as I got it, like you saw a little while ago, we did start picking away at certain spots just to see how easy or hard it was going to be. For example, right here, we were easily able to peel off a bunch of the liner. And then last night we I guess got a little excessive and nearly completed this front quarter panel, and it really wasn't too hard. Well, I mean, it's a lot of it's time consuming, it's a lot of work, but it wasn't as hard as we thought it was going to be. And we even got started on the hood, as you can see here, and really we already got all this I guess separated, and we kind of wanted to leave it in one piece. We're going to try to get the remaining liner off right after this video. But yeah, so right now the plan was to just really get it running. Well, actually, it's already running. The plan is just to get it daily, just get it safe for daily driving. Go over the brakes, and the tires are good. We can go onto the inside, get a little closer look. Like I said, it's actually really clean in here. It is missing a radio. The AC does work on this. The blower was not blowing when I bought it, so I brought it over to my buddy Jack's, and we took the blower apart and gave it a good cleaning, put it back together, and it's working. It's blowing strong. We did have to charge the AC system, but yeah, it's cold, and AC is working. It's awesome. It is manual, which is something I wanted. Obviously, also four-wheel drive. Right now we're currently working on the window regulator. It's a little stiff, and I think the handle that was on there, I think all the gears were stripped, so I'm gonna order some new handles. I'm just gonna replace all four of them. They're pretty affordable. Like I said, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously the seats have been done, so they are in pretty good condition. They're a little bit worn, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about these. I really don't like the color. I'll just have to deal with it for a while till I figure out exactly if I'm gonna get them reupholstered, or just try to find some other seats from another FJ60. A lot of things are amazingly, a lot of things are already working in this truck. Windshield wipers are working. The rear windshield wiper is working. It also has a rear heater, and that's also working. That rear heater, I'll have to show you where it's at right now. Here's just another look from the passenger side. The dash is also intact. It's not cracked. I think this is the original dash. So yeah, this is the heater I was talking about. There's a heater back here, I guess for the rear passengers, and that's also working, which is awesome. all the lights, headlights, high beams, all that is working. You know, I really lucked out on this truck. It's a really good find. I think a lot of people so first of all, I seen this truck online for a while, and I didn't want to go see it because of the awful paint job it had, and that's because at the time I didn't even know that it was also not just a paint job, but the rhino lining that was done. So it took me a while to go see it, and then after a while I was like, you know what, let me just go check it out. I really didn't think I was gonna buy it, and lo and behold, here I am with it. I guess what my plan was, I was like, you know what, it's just gonna be a daily driver, and also an off-road vehicle. I'll leave the liner on there, so that way if it gets scratched or whatnot, you know, really not a big deal. But we got carried away. So here's the back of the truck. You know, like I said, everything is pretty clean for an FJ60 headliner. I think the headliner has been redone. I think the original color is supposed to be like gray or tan, similar to the handles and those, I guess the original color of the truck. Like I said, it also has the original front bumper, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we got started. We got this front panel off last night, and you know, we did find a little bit of rust, but that's to be expected. And hopefully we'll be able to get the rest of this hood off like I showed you a little while ago. We got all this done. Try to take it off, but yeah, this is gonna be my new project. I was not expecting to get this. I'd been looking, well, I guess I'd been looking for a new truck, something that I can drive, because me and my significant other, we've been sharing the Tacoma, and we really needed a second vehicle, and I didn't want to buy just some sort of just a new car and have it sit there and use it, you know, a couple times a month. We really don't need two vehicles all the time, just every once in a while. So I thought I'd get an affordable used old Toyota, and not only could I use it to go off-roading, but I could also use it as my daily. And it's a little bit more fun. This thing is a whole lot of fun to drive. It's you know, I'm so used to my Tacoma. You know, everything's all, you know, nice and tight, and steering's real tight, but man, this thing it's interesting to drive this thing. I'll tell you, I'm excited. I don't really know exactly where I'm gonna go with this truck. I bought it for a second vehicle when needed, and I also wanted that second vehicle to be capable of going off-road. So right now the plan is, first of all, getting rid of those wheels, and I think we're gonna end up stripping all this liner off the truck. So visually, that's going to be the first two things, getting new wheels and stripping the liner off. And safety wise, or I say we, because my buddy Jack is going to be helping me with this process, is we're getting new front rotors, because there's multiple cracks on them. Also going to get new calipers for the truck, might as well. It's been pulling to the right, so the driver's side caliper is probably not functioning properly. Maybe the front driver's caliper is not really working that well. So rotors and calipers, all new brake lines we're gonna get. And I think that's it for now. I'm not sure what else we ordered. I think like maybe a couple of window handles, some struts for the back tailgate. But yeah, like I said, I'm really not sure I'm gonna go with this. If I'm gonna go, you know, just make it drivable and safe and get rid of the liner and paint it, make it a full crazy off-road rig, or do maybe a frame off resto. I really don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear, and whatever happens, it will happen. Like I said, really no plan for it, or really no major plan for this truck in particular. Just get it running and safe, and, you know, able to drive, be a daily driver. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy what my new project is gonna be. I'm really excited to, I really don't know exactly how we're gonna, you know, what path I'm gonna take on this build, but continue to watch so we can both find out together. And that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll check y'all later.